day, just like surfing. Show some love, Utah, to Malo Jordan Mataku III. All the way from Hawaii. Okay, with no further ado, we actually have the judges with their scoring sheets. Judges, are you ready? Okay, I get a thumbs up. Oh, we don't have any papers and pens. We just wanted you to do Samoan Ninja mind tricks and just text it to us. We want you to know that because our judges are extremely qualified to do what they're doing, we know for a fact that it's still going to be a tough job this evening. So I want to thank Mary Armu and all our entire team here for the Fireknife competition, getting the judges what they need. Now, if the crowd is ready, we brought them all the way to the stage to introduce each one of them, and we're going to bring them back to the stage one at a time. But I'm not going to bring them here till I know you're ready for them, because when these guys were up there, you guys were so quiet. In Hawaii, we could hear crickets. I was like, are you amazed or did you fall asleep? I wasn't sure. So, if you're ready for our first competitor, the best thing you can do is prepare to show them your love, because all of the competitors for junior division they're under 12 years old. Can you imagine being under 12 years old and coming on stage to compete? By nature, Polynesians are competitive. And so I'm off the stage because I want to give all of the attention to our first competitor. It sounds like you're ready for him. This young man started when he was 9 years old. He's been dancing. Actually, he started at 7 years old. His brother made him start Fireknife dancing. He's only 9 now. The best part of Fireknife dancing, he says, is the fire. All the way from Laie. This is Easton, Louie Reyes, Lavalava. Very first competitor for the junior division, all the way from Laie in Hawaii. big carpet. I hope nobody trips on it. Show some love, everybody! It's not a Sunday, and I know he has relatives who live here, so I hope that they've all been here, sitting there enjoying and videoing this whole time. Our second competitor actually comes to you from 30 minutes that way. I understand the town is called Elk Ridge. Elk Ridge is where this young man originates from. He's only been Fireknife dancing for 6 months, and he learned from his older brother, who inspired him and encouraged him to take the stage tonight for the second annual Masters of the Flames here in Utah. I am so excited I can't even say flames and fire, they're interchanging. Please show some love. It's only been 6 months, but he's following in the footsteps of his older brother from Elk Ridge, Adam John Cheney. This is Adam John Cheney showing his love and respect for Fireknife. For Elk Ridge, Pastor Utah. This is the son of John and Julie Cheney. You must be very proud of your son. Only our second competitor. How do you do so far for 6 months of Fireknife dancing? Pretty amazing. Okay, we have to give the judges a little time. I want to thank my sister Shannon. I was getting so excited, we just want to keep introducing them as they come up to the stage, but we actually have cash prizes for each of our winners, and we're so thankful to all of our sponsors. And so I want to take this time, since we've got everybody on live, and we've got social media out there, so we can recognize our amazing sponsors who helped us get to this point. You know, with the pandemic, we had absolutely nothing yet last year. And for Polynesians, we looked forward to festivals. Today, when I watched the Tahitian festival or competition, I saw competitors come from Nevada, from California, all different places. Are we so happy to be back together, doing what we love, celebrating with music and dance? It is so wonderful to see you all out here. In Hawaii, it's pretty much still on lockdown. In fact, recently, they're trying to lock us down even further. So we're trying to be very safe and proceed with caution, but I'm thankful that you have this competition here in Utah. I want to thank our sponsors. Hati Productions has contributed. Noah Hawaii gave us some shirts for our judges. Polynesian Cultural Center, thank you for donating t-shirts, pens, and stickers. I want to thank the Sigafi Company for the 3 knives that will be awarding our winners. Jared Pere for wooden trophy knives for the 2nd and 3rd place in each of the categories. Tawiwi Designs, Mahalo for the Tele, for the Kiki and Pale for the winner of the seniors division. There are individuals and families who have reached into their pockets for pure love of not only culture, but for the love and the remembrance and honoring the legacy of Uncle Purifano Maleahi. I want to thank Rob Tufuli, who gave a cash prize. Nina and Ben Fui Maono. I want to thank Reese Paul, Tina and David Akanoa, Ed Pula and his family, because they're here as well. I saw he's here, he just came from Vegas. Tyrone, thank you, Tenamaha. LJ Tuya, Mike Tuya, thank you for the Lavalavas. Holidays for the venue. Vina New for the lanyards. And Rob Apak for the stickers, as well as Siva Tau for the gear. Every time we say the sponsors, you're just like, can we get back to the competition? If you want to see the next competitor, say, oh yeah! Okay, I do too. We're going to bring to the stage a young lady who bears the name that brings with it a lot of pressure when it comes to Sivafi. So our next junior competitor, I want to remind you all the juniors are under the age of 12. So it's 12 and under. Lots of feedback. I'd like to introduce you now. She's 10 years old, but she started dancing when she was 7, so it's 3 years ago. Her dad inspired her to want to dance, or Sivafi. Her favorite thing about Fireknife dancing is competing. So don't tell me that the girls cannot compete with the boys. Whatever the boys can do, the girls can do better. Because Ensemble was the greatest warrior goddess ever known in all of Polynesia. So ladies and gentlemen, come to the stage now. Tarita, Fiona, Vaimatina, Sita, Maria. competition. Honestly, when you see juniors perform, you just want them all to win, because to have this kind of fortitude and courage and resilience to be able to keep going no matter how the performance is, how many hundreds of people are watching. Somebody told me there wouldn't be that many people today, only tomorrow. They were wrong. Look around. Thank you for showing up, everybody. We're actually going to continue with our competition. I want to wait for the judges to give me a thumbs up. Since we're talking about the judges, don't they look nice in their Tanoa Hawaii shirts? Just want to give a shout out to Tanoa so they can keep outfitting our men. I just want to take a quick look at what we're judging. We're looking at Fireknife costumes. Oh, there's lots of stuff on there. I'm glad it's your job, not ours. Are you ready for the next competitor? She comes to you from Laie, Hawaii. This is... Somebody can come tell me how to not make the speakers go off, yeah? It's a Hawaii MC with a Utah microphone. Sometimes we have to figure out how to get along better. We're actually going to introduce you now to a young lady who's only been Fireknife dancing for a couple of years. To see her growth has been amazing. She lives in the heart of Laie. She's 11 years old now, and the person who inspired her to learn the sivafi is Geraldine Ngalea'i. When I asked this competitor what their favorite part about dancing is, she said, the fire, the afi. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our next competitor to the stage. From Laie, Hawaii, Matea. Tele, You know it's good when long after the performance you can still hear people screaming out there in the audience. So far, we've had 4 competitors for the junior division. We only have 1 more. Our final competitor will come to the stage very soon, and then we'll tell you what our cash prizes are for the juniors, because tonight, we will actually be tallying up all of our judges' scores, and we will be awarding first, second, and third, as well as special honorable mention TOA awards that will be given to the junior division. So, we really want to thank all the ladies who are actually auditing, collecting all of the judges' scoring sheets, and getting prepared to announce tonight. The only finalist that will proceed on to tomorrow will be the senior division, but for juniors and intermediate, we will for sure announce them tonight. Okay, our final competitor. Oh my goodness. I'll stay right here, I promise. Our final competitor lives here in Utah, but I remember seeing him when he was younger in Laie. He's 12 years old, and he's only been Fireknife dancing for a couple of years. He was inspired by Uncle Cat, Teota Fiti, and he's the reason that this young man loves to dance the Sivafi. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. He's only 12 years old, competing in the junior Fireknife division for the Masters of the Flame. Josiah David Naimalu! Representing all those Fijians. Just in case you didn't know, during the Olympics, do you know who won gold medal in rugby sevens? Fiji! I heard you say Samoa over there in the All Blacks over there. I'm sorry about it. It was Fiji, and we can be happy for the Fijians and their gold medal. How did you think the junior division went? Make some noise for the junior competitor! 2 girls, 3 guys, 3 prizes, and 2 TOA awards. Cash prizes, $300 for the first place, $200 for the second place, $100 for the first. And you and I both know, we wish we could give them the world, because for what they're doing on stage. We're thankful that our sponsors, even in this pandemic, when times have been hard, have reached into their pockets and given what they can to help support this cause of encouraging our young people to show their uncommon valor by celebrating the Ailao Simafi. Judges, how's everything going up there? Just want to make sure we give you ample time to give the correct scores, and give all of your tally sheets over because it's time for the intermediate. Right after the intermediate division, thank you Josh, after the intermediate division, we're actually going to have a special performance from Mikaele Oloa Productions. And in the meantime, the intermediate prizes will be first place, $500. Second place is $400. I was gonna say tala, but it's dollars. It'd be like 800 tala, twice that. And then of course, third place will be $300 for our intermediate division. There are only 3 competitors tonight for intermediate, so you know what that means, right? All 3 of them are gonna win tonight. The question is, in what order? And we'll still give them a special TOA award, which will be awarded by an unnamed judge. But in the meantime, we're actually going to send up our first competitor. Are we ready, David? Okay. We're gonna go ahead and introduce our first competitor in the intermediate. I just wanna make sure the drummers. How's everything, drummers? Okay, let's hear it. It's time to introduce our intermediate competitors between the ages of 13 and 17. So they gotta be under 18 years old. Okay, I was waiting for those drums. Our first competitor is 16 years old, he's been dancing for 4 years. His father inspired him to start this. His favorite part of the Simafi is the adrenaline rush. His father is Mikaele Reyes from Los Angeles, mother is Michelle from Arizona. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our first competitor. Welcome Louie Reyes, 16 years old, intermediate division. It's because in our natural habitat in the islands where we would see Ba'afi, the altitude is not as high as it is here. So the competitors need you more than you realize. They feed off of your energy, off of your love. So when you start losing energy, so do we. And by the way, I'm not the world's most laziest MC. I'm trying to promote social distancing because I still got to go back to Hawaii. And you know, watching the flame, I'm as amazed as all of you are. So I'm going to sit back, relax like all of you, and still give them the energy they need, okay? Our second competitor, we only have 3 in this division. Let's hear some extra energy from all of you because our next competitor comes to us from La'i, Hawaii. This young man is only 13 years old. He started 2 years ago. Uncle David Galeaki has given him the inspiration to do this. His favorite part about the fireman dancing is you, the crowd. Please welcome Irene Sonne Siamao Mafu. There's actually one more competitor for intermediate. For those of you who didn't hear the announcement earlier, I had some of the competitors in the earlier divisions come and ask me, Auntie, are you going to announce the winners? Absolutely, tonight. We're going to announce the winners tonight, so we want to thank all of our scorekeepers for tallying up all of the sheets and getting us ready for our results. We're going to be extremely transparent with all of the judges' results tonight. Our last competitor in the intermediate division. Are you ready for him? I know I am. Very proud to introduce to you, coming to you all the way from Laie. This young man he's been dancing only 3 years. And it's his father who has taught him and inspired him to be the man he is. He's grown like a whole foot taller during COVID. In fact, he's already taller than his dad. His favorite thing about Fireknife is dancing with the afi, or the fire. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the stage our final competitor for intermediate, David Vincent Kapili Noa, Waipamando, Maputa, Maleaki. son and oldest son of David and Grace. David Hinton, Teresa Moore, Mikaele Oloa, that's all three of the competitors for intermediate division. The prizes, of course, cash prizes. First place would be $500, second place would be $400, third place would be $300. Let me take this time to thank our sponsors, some of which were mentioned earlier, the Sibafi Company, Hinton, if he's watching and listening in. I want to thank Jerome Uluave, who behind the scenes was also a contributor to the Masters of the Flame competition this year. Mahine Obidi, thank you, Tyrone. I know he was up here drumming for our Tahiti Fit earlier for our Tahiti competition. And of course, we want to thank the Big Red Store in Lavalava, LJ Tuya. Thank you for the Lavalavas, Polynesian Cultural Center, Tanoa. I'm impressed you're cheering. Thank you for that. Alvina Mew. I want to thank Rachel Lavula for also contributing to our prizes this evening. We will have an amateur showcase, but it's going to come to you. We have a couple of beautiful young ladies who are part of the Lavalava Polynesian Cultural Arts Ensemble. And I'm thankful for this group because I know that the founders have been close to Antigofi since the very beginnings of the Polynesian Day Festival. And so to have their support through all of these years means everything. Now before we bring these two ladies onto the stage, we're going to go ahead and make drummers. No need to take a break. Let's go right into the seniors. Guarantee they don't even give a rat's about what I'm saying. Look, they're talking game plan. Look, let's go get something to eat right now. How about some more pie? No, we gotta play the drums. You guys can't hear them, but I can. Hey, drummers! Try to pay attention to our competition. Should we go ahead with the seniors? How about we have some guest drummers? Do we have any guest drummers out here? These guys look like they want to tap out for a little bit. While I was announcing them, they just weren't even listening. There, that gets your attention. Now you're awake, aren't you? And now I'm fully deaf. We're going to introduce you to we're going to do the showcase right now. Originally, we thought we would put them on after the seniors, before the results. Judges, we want to give you a moment to get a breather too, so you can look up and enjoy this performance. You know, we're going to introduce you now to the young lady whose name is actually the name of the Polynesian Cultural Arts Ensemble. And she'll be performing with a fellow dancer in their ensemble. Combined between the two of them, they've only been dancing and spinning, twirling Fireknives for 4 months. So though they're fairly new at it, they're big enough to come onto the stage. Please show some love for Shikaina Utai and Maria Lole Hafoka. Under the direction of Maria Lole Polynesian Cultural Arts Ensemble. Both of these young ladies are 17 years old. melt just then. Anybody have some glue? Hook your auntie up. I just realized there's no sun here anymore. Okay, the drummer's on stage. Before we bring the seniors up, you know, you have to have some guns to be able to play this way. And this has been talk about a reunion of these drummers. Joshua Moyaki, right there. Julia Skips, Paxton.
Only the last guy.
This is Alexander, the Kulasa Maleati. LJ Tuya, Tyrone, LJ, Wimano, and Tuan, Asuao. From Maleali, that's where we come from. If you're wondering why a Tongan girl is emceeing this competition, it's because though I am a Tongan, I'm proud that my maternal grandmother and grandfather are from Ensemble. And I'm doing my part to find out my genealogy and to try to live my culture. I'm thankful for Uncle Pule and trying very hard to continue the legacy he's left. He was the founder of the World Fireknife Championship. He was one of the first Fireknife dancers to take it all the way to Waikiki, a place that I love very much. He also started the We Are Samoa festivals. And what he was best at was serving and keeping relationships strong throughout Hawaii. You're looking at me like, Auntie, get to the seniors. And I want to do just that. The seniors this evening, we have quite a few competitors, and our cash prizes, first place will be $2,000, second place, $1,000, third place is $600, and guess who has the job of picking those people? Our honorable judges this evening. Can you please show them your appreciation? A round of applause for Fireknife Mikaele Oloa, BJ Timalu, and MJ Matali. Okay, our first competitor. We missed him. He's moved here. So it's good to see many of these faces come together for this competition. He's 29 years old.
Here we go, you guys. Senior division. Let's go.
We miss seeing him on the Polynesian Cultural Center stage. He has a passion for dancing. His favorite thing about this is the power of the flames and how it empowers you. His mother is Keahi Unitake. His father is Charles Reed, who is Samoan from Upolu. Please welcome him to the stage. It's Lassie Reed. watching for our judges to see how things are going. In the meantime, thank you to Mary and Leonard, who you lovingly know as Lala, Mu, Mary Elisa, Sene Moyaki, Anisha Kyle, of course Jerry and Shannon and Alicia, all the guys that are here as part of our support staff. Oh, they even look nice when they're delivering all of the results. And they all are qualified to tally up these marks, and we're going to announce all of our winners tonight. All right, catch your breath. I want to ask the organizers if it's possible.
Let's go.
The chandelier. I like your chandelier, but can we turn it off? Because I feel like we'll get a better effect with the Simafi on stage. Can or no can? Anybody can tell me? Moana Angilao. Can we turn those little lights off? You guys lucky. You know what? It's so expensive. Sometimes we don't pay equal, so our lights go off anyway. But over here, you guys are good. Yours are always on. For the Fireknife, it'd be nice to turn it off for the full effect. Unless some of you parents and grandparents won't feel safe with the lights off. Throw up a shaka if it's okay to turn the lights off. I see. The lady in the pink cowboy hat, you look so amazing tonight. She said we can turn the lights off, but if Juana's not going to turn the lights off, we're going to turn the flame on and bring it to the stage, because our second competitor is ready and is vying for the title of Master of the Flame. Are you ready? In Japanese. Is the competitor ready? Oh, okay. This young man taught his younger brother and inspired his younger brother to simafi. Though he is not of Samoan descent, proud to be American, he is here to show his love and respect for the Samoan culture. He's from Elk Ridge, Utah. Half an hour in that direction, he tells me. He started Fireknife dancing because of Fulele Neria and Triton Francisco. And they're part of our Aina. So, with no further ado, it's only been like 3 years I saw him take the World Fireknife stage, so it's gonna be amazing tonight to witness Garrett, our fellow Cheney, our second competitor. Audience, who can do better? stage for the second. He started Fireknife or fire dancing 3 years ago. It's been a year of Fireknife dancing. From Elbridge, Utah, Eric, our fellow, Jamie. A lot easier for the judges to see our competitors with the stage lights on. So, man, the competition is fierce. And I think the drummers deserve to take a real quick break just now as we prepare for the next half of our competition. Oh my goodness. So far so good, right folks? We take this time to thank some of our sponsors, who of course are watching and listening and wish they could be here. Some of them are here. I want to thank a couple of our sponsors who just felt that the best thing they could do is get up and bring us a contribution of cash to help in our efforts to not only perpetuate this part of the Samoan culture, though it's a small part, but to encourage us to continue to have this each year.
Let's go!
Thank for coming and offering a cash donation, and also Drink Auna. Can we get a round of applause to Drink Auna and Penny and Beauty Toilolo? So I love these people right here, because when I said a nice round of applause, you guys were the only ones that clapped. So I'm gonna find you a prize and bring it to you. Now that everyone's listening, please give another round of applause to our sponsors who just walked up tonight and said, you know what? When you say Pulefano, when you say Antitofi, my heart swells with love, and I want to go ahead and give you a cash donation. So thank you to those who just gave us tonight. With no further ado, judges are ready. Judges, thumbs up. Shaka. You ready? Okay, good. It's not a little late. It's time to move on. We're going to introduce our next competitor. He comes to you, actually home is Utah now, but he was born and raised in Hawaii. 26 years old now, he started when he was 8. He's been dancing Fireknife all these years, inspired by his amazing parents to start a legacy of Fireknife for his own Aina. His mother is Louie from La'i, Hawaii. She's proud Hawaiian. And his father is Mikaele Oloa from Poloa in Tutuila. Also one of the most proud governors I know, right in the heart of Red Raider Nation. He got some nerve. Love you, Polynesian. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome our next competitor to the stage. This is PJ Liula. how you know I'm a grandma now. I'm running around. Does anybody know where the mic is? Guess where it was? For those of you seniors like myself, senior citizens, can you please show some love for us and our forgetfulness? We're going to bring our next competitor up. Since I located the mic in the center of the stage, I wanted to ask that lady over there, the only one that was clapping right here, can you come and get your prize for being the most receptive, responsive? Come over. Have you ever been to this festival before? No, and your name is? Karen. And where are you from? From Draper, Utah. Give it up for Draper, Utah. This is Karen. we love when the rest of you who love Polynesians come and be a part of us. After all, the success of our communities depends on us working together. So thank you so much again. We're going to bring up our next competitor. Drummers.
Let's go!
Our next competitor. He started when he was 4 years old. He's been dancing for quite some time. He learned from his father. His father danced for over 50 years and passed away recently at the age of 75. In fact, he's named after his father, who judged many of the world's Fireknife competitions. His favorite part of Sibafi is the connection that it gives him back to his father. Representing his island proud. Ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor, number 4, Polynesian Lavalava. the Ensemble. Thank you for turning the lights back on. I know the judges need to be able to see their scores as soon as they give me a thumbs up. There's no reason we can't continue. We're gonna have a special performance during the intermission right before the results. It'll be very short, but it'll be amazing because we have a group of dancers who will perform right after our competitor. And all the results will be given tonight for the junior division, the intermediate, first, second, and third. We also have 2 awards that will be given. And then we're going to call out the top 3 competitors for the seniors who will go on to compete tomorrow. If you don't already know, we have quite the day prepared tomorrow. You'll miss out if you don't wake up bright and early and get here at 10 o'clock in the morning. It starts with our Tahitian dance competition. We also are going to have the finals of the Fireknife and a special alumni show, Polynesian Cultural Center alumni show in honor of Auntie Tofi. And that's all going to happen tomorrow. So, we hope to see all of you here. Our next competitor, senior division. His stage name is Chief Tui. His birth name is Brian Hinton. He's 38 years old and he's been dancing since he was 19. He saw Peter Whitney, who inspired him at Paradise Cove, watching him dance and having a desire to learn, and he learned from his cousin Fui. His favorite part about dancing is the adrenaline and the energy that comes from South. His father is Joy Manea Fainam from Amauli, Samoa. His mother is Teresa Hinton from California. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, competitor number 5, Chief Tui Ryan Hinton. back to the second half is Chief Louie Ryan Hinton. This is competitor 5 with 8 in the senior division, just joining us. stage. Hinton, otherwise known as Chief Louie. My goodness. That was competitor number 5, and we only have 3 left to go for a total of 8 competitors for the title of Masters of the Flame. It's only going to get better, so keep the energy up there, everybody, because we're going to bring to the stage as soon as the judges let us know. We'll bring them back to the stage. Our next competitor, competitor number 6. You know what I've noticed? I feel like the people that are not sitting in here, they got lots of spirit. All these people here under the trees. Okay? Yeah? How about all the booths? How's everybody doing in the booths? Keep the faith. Even if it wasn't busy earlier, tomorrow everyone's going to bring all their money from their paychecks today and they're going to spend it in all of your booths. Because keeping arts and crafts alive is very important. All of the local food that you miss in the islands is right here. My goodness. I'm not going to name any names because it's time. Judges, are you ready? Okay. Our next competitor. Originally from Lavalava, 22 years old, started when he was only 3 years old. Not everybody starts when they're 3, but when you grow up under the direction of a father who's been Fireknife dancing for a long time, it's very likely that you're given a nifoti at 3. His father is the reason he loves to dance. His favorite part about Fireknife is the burns, because they help you remember. He is the son of Mikaele Oloa from Tutuila. His father is Achu Tafiti, of Samoan and Chinese descent from Lotopa. His father started dancing 30 years ago, but here is his son. Ladies and gentlemen, Achilles Tafiti from Lavalava. He's got the name of one of the fiercest Greeks, but he is a Samoan warrior. Get back to the stage, representing Mikaele Oloa. Competitor number 6, Achilles Sakiki. Legendary people who have gone before us, even with masters of the flame. And of course, I love how each of our young men and women have honored your families. Thank you for being patient as I've said a little bit about each Fireknife dancer. Our names are important in Polynesia. What family we come from, what village we represent. May we always remember where we come from. This young man who's about to take the stage has never competed in a competition ever before. But perpetuating culture is in his blood. His parents used to dance for Island Greece for a long time, and in Kona, and that's where his mother's originally from. His mother is proudly of Hawaiian and Chamorro descent. She is a gracious and beautiful woman, Yvette, who's here with us. And this young man's father hails from the Cook Islands. We've had a lot of good Cook Island Fireknife dancers tonight. Henry George. I want to thank the George family for what they're doing in Las Vegas to perpetuate culture. Representing all of them and coming to you to the stage now. Show them some love. First time competing. Ladies and gentlemen, Night Off, George! stage for the second half of his performance. Here we go! Let's go! Whether it's your first time competing ever or you've competed many years and danced many years, you have no idea what it's like to be on a competition stage. It's hard regardless. And we have made it to the final stage of our competition. We watched the juniors, the intermediate, as well as the senior division. Special thanks to Tele to all of our drummers. Only one more, then you can take a short break as we have a special performance on stage. Come on everybody, give it up, show some love for our drummers! Joshua, Alex, Elgin, Skips, and two more. Our final competitor. Our 8th competitor. Yes, somebody already knows what they're expecting. He started dancing at 4 years old. We have a lot of people that started very young. He's been dancing for 30 years. His very first competition was at the World Fireknife in 2000. He won the juniors division in 2001 at the World Fireknife. Now his father instilled in him a love for this great art. His mother is Rosella Twivaiti from Lavalava. She is Samoan German, and he would like to dedicate this performance to his father, Vaifale Telana from Lavalava. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Martin Tele! Masters of the Flame competition. In honor of Puefano, and of course, thank you for staying with us. So many of you have stayed. We're actually going to be announcing the awards for the junior and intermediate, and announcing the 3 finalists who will compete tomorrow. They will compete tomorrow before the alumni show, the Polynesian Cultural Center alumni show. Right now, as we wait for the results from all of our support staff, we'd like to welcome to the stage, oh, and first of all, while they're finishing their hard work, they have the hardest job, I want to thank Malo Jordan Matau III and Via Timanu Jr., as well as Mikaele Oloa, and of course Frank Faloa for serving as our panel of judges. Can't think of a better panel of judges than we have tonight. Please show them some love, a round of applause, some aloha for our 4 judges. So thankful for those of you here. You sound like there's 10,000 people that are cheering. We're going to bring to the stage a group that I have watched and marveled at from afar. In Hawaii, I've seen a couple of interviews. I love the fact that they started as a family. That's exactly how we operate. Everything we do is about family and for family, which is why many of us got on a flight to be here. Under the direction of Lale Tupu Fonoti, we'd like to welcome the dancers on stage. You know, an important part of perpetuating Samoan culture in Samoa is teaching songs and dances, and teaching Angana Samoa, or the Samoan language, through songs and dances. Welcome the beautiful ladies of Oloa, Samoa!
Aloha, from Waipahu, Hawaii to Lika, Utah, I proudly present to you Pulo'olelo Samoa. Pulo'olelo Samoa was established in January of 2019 by Lale Tupu Masasaya Langi Loa Fonti. The group was founded in memory of her dear mother, the great Pulo'olelo Tue Taseafe no Lai Samoa Soliola Fasipa. The group consists of family members, ages ranging from 5 and up. Each generation representing the prosperity and future of Samoa. It is our mission to inspire self-confidence, discipline, and respect for our Samoan cultural traditions through song and verse beginnings. Culture is a very vital part of our upbringing and who we are today. Our Samoan culture is something that will be buried with the time we die. We are to live with it forever. So we are. At this time, we'd like to present to you all the beautiful and talented little ladies of Pulola, Samoa. So we got
long day to build that stage.
Please give it up for our little ladies of Oloa.
I built that stage yesterday, the whole stage.
As our ladies set up for their last performance, we'd like to thank the awesome organizers and committee for
I took half of
bringing
the
our
stage and used it for
communities
the
together with this beautiful Polynesian celebration. Last year we said one of the hardest to a woman who was selfless in all she did. Sincerely every word of love she spoke, and relentlessly making sure that those in need were always taken care of. And to those we miss your smiles, your laughs, your incredible talents, but most of all your warm lessons that you felt in your room. Oloa Samoa dedicates his last performance to you and to Dofi. We love you. O sa kapamilya lalaki niya, ulang malu, ilit sa kanta Samoa. Beafay o yung tigil sa ayun. Beafay o yung tigil sa Samoa pa. Ang mamalu, Fa'autosa, Loto Mawalamu, Omisaki, Pakalipako, Loto Tere, Sasa Loto Lofa. Also, Mama and Dad do it. Isu Fa'ayay na Hangay Avea, Fa'amalu Maluya Tanyo Fa'yata, Omiasika Kia Sama, Ite Ufaxu, Tato Tiwari Nalanga Tama. Ulitinye po ulitinye Taisama. Oyo le iyo atalo mtuamani, oyo le uomo mayo le uso, oyo le taudogo le tama, oyo le taudogo le tama, oyo le house down the street from oyo le vero tama, oyo le siyo le soa, oyo le vero le fana, oyo fogo le awo masoa le oyo mama yo le dei mayo, sai lo tato tina Dofi. Piso pastor. O ang tawag pa ang oras Dofi.
I do a lot of traveling with my armor. So this week it's Monday, and I'll be Tuesday, San Jose. Because the whole week all day. Then I'll bring the other egg for me today and call it out. That's why we do. That's why we do. We're going to make some money. Stop waiting for that vendor.
It just took my breath away, that whole performance. And if you had felt a special spirit, especially Auntie Dofi, I want to thank Louie Reyes for honoring her in the way that you did, because truly there is no one like Auntie Dofi. And even in her passing, she still continues to bring us together. For the organizers of this festival going forward into future years, I pray that you will have the patience, almost of Auntie Dofi, that you will be Loto Maulano, you will be humble like she was, and that you will have aloha, genuine aloha, that we will be successful in years to come. And we're going to go ahead and collect this. Thank you, ladies, for collecting the aloha to give to Louie Reyes. thank you to the former team for the beautiful way in which you displayed our Samoan culture, especially that of fa'alalo. Speaking of fa'alalo, respect, we neglect many times to realize that we can show our respect by the way we treat a place. For instance, in order for us to continue to have our festival in this place, we should be grateful that we only paid $1 to come here. $1. The least we can do this evening, because the Fireknife competition is the last event of the day, I'd like to ask everyone here to please show your alofa, your love, show your fa'aloalo, your respect, and tautua. Serve with us. We're going to ask that you each help us after the results to fold the chairs up and to help us put it away for tomorrow's event. We also ask that you help us pick up, like in Hawaii we say opala, pick up the trash and show reverence and respect for this place, so that when people come here they will know the Polynesians have respect, and when they came to celebrate they also cleaned up and took care of this place. So please, can we give a hand? When I mean hand, not a round of applause, I mean like lending hand, right after the competition. The one time I didn't want you to clap and some of you were clapping already. How's that? You can bring all that clapping for tomorrow, because the seniors, 3 of them will compete for the title of Pulipano Masters of the Flame tomorrow. In the meantime, I want you to know that we have an announcement from the organizers. Let me just check real quick so I say the right thing. Please help us clear the chairs, because in the morning there is going to be a hip-hop extreme class right here. We are so happy that we've got some active activities during this week, including hip-hop extreme right here, which is why we need to clear the chairs. And there's also a pickleball tournament tomorrow. If you want to play pickleball, you register at 8 o'clock and the games will start at 9. Once again, extreme hip-hop at 9 a.m. If you ate a lot today, it's good to come tomorrow morning, work it off, and then we'll have some more good food at tomorrow's festival. All vendors and volunteers come through the south gate. Please enter through the south gate. All right, thank you, Moana, for those announcements. And now for the results. We're going to call all of our competitors to the stage. Please all come back to the stage. The juniors who competed. All of our junior competitors to the stage. These were our junior competitors. I have seen no braver than these fine young people. Intermediate competitors, to the stage. Of course, everybody gets a consolation prize because we started the competition with donations, and even throughout this competition we received support and donations from several of you. In fact, we will have special tour awards that will be provided tonight for the uncommon valor and bravery of our children of all ages as displayed during the Sibana competition. We're going to bring the seniors up to the stage. Seniors, please come up to the stage. Senior division will be the only division where we'll announce the top 3 finalists who will go to tomorrow's competition. Tele to Productions, Polynesian Cultural Center, have Mike, Lina New, Robert Alpha, the Red Store, Siva Tao here, Penny and Billy Toyolo will donate cash prizes tonight so that every warrior does not leave empty-handed. Now, we do have special prizes that will be awarded to our winners. Jared Tele donated these carvings. We of course have Andy Forti. It's from Sivafi Company, Keenan Chan. And we also have these amazing neck pieces from Tyrone. Thank you so much, Tyrone. Appreciate all of the contributions that went to these prizes. We appreciate our judges. And of course, as I mentioned, our sponsors. Thanks also to Rachel Lavalava for, I want to thank my sponsor, my husband, for paying for my ticket and letting me come and show my love to my uncle Polynesian. Yes, thank you, husband. Lucky you only paid one cow for me, and I have been worth that cow. All right, so here's what I want to tell you. I had a discussion with my brother on the side, Buddha. I heard some people complaining that they had to pay $1 to come here. I was like, what? $1 to come to this event? How many of you would have paid $10 to come to this event? Yeah? Hey, you ladies in the front row, how come you didn't raise your hand? $5? $6? For reals. Honestly, was tonight worth your money? Their pocket when they heard Uncle Pula's name, when they heard Auntie Doki and donated. I hope that you will do the same for Holidays Festival, so that those of us who came out of pocket will continue to do that. If I have to, I'll roll a canoe to get here, so we can keep our relationships close. Because in this pandemic, when you lose your job and everything you own, the only thing we have that matters is family and our relationships. So people in Utah, can you smile at us when we see you at Food for Less? Can you? Because we're all from the same place. We have the same blood. And please treat everyone that comes like the Cheney's. Look at how much respect they show for the culture. This boy is so cute. Okay, are you ready for the results? And the results are, we're going to start with the juniors. The first awards, I would like to give 2 TOA awards. 2 TOA awards. Adam, do you know what TOA means? TOA means warrior. And in some Polynesian languages, TOA means brave, like toa, brave. So, you think everybody on this line was brave tonight? Yes? Anita, you agree? Yes? Okay, we have 2 special TOA awards that we'd like to give first. The first TOA award we'd like to give, first time ever competing, is a cash prize for Adam Cheney. This is the TOA award. You get to spend that money. Julie and John, don't take this money from him. This is his money to spend tomorrow. Okay. Alright. The next TOA award. Everybody give up. Give it up, make some noise for Easton Mampu! The TOA award! First time ever at the Lavalava Masters of the Flame competition. Those cash prizes were donated from Haley's Cleaning Company. 3rd place in the junior division. 3rd place with a total score of 366 points as awarded by the judges. Please congratulate Talita Manaki from Laie, Malaki, Cook Islands. I want to see how much, what does it say? 3rd place, she has money for sure. 2nd place with a total of 402 points. Looking like it was pretty close here. 2nd place in tonight's junior division, Josiah Naimalu. see you next year. Ladies and gentlemen, we only have 3 competitors. All 3 of them will be receiving cash prizes. What a good problem to have. Yes, it was just a matter of figuring out points and the order of which we're going to announce at this time. I'm so annoyed that I can't remember the cash prize amounts. Does the cash prize amount matter to you? That's the right answer. Because there is a cash prize amount. But what matters to them is that they represented their parents, they represented their town, their village, they represented all of you, and they did well. 500 for the first place, 400 for the second place, 300 for the third place. Can you please give it up for my brother David Mauga, a 3-time champion of the world? Thank you. And 543. Okay. Third place for the cash prize of $300 and bragging rights for the rest of your life. Third place in the Polynesian Masters of the Flame goes to Mikaele Reyes. Score 326. Thank you again to all of our sponsors for providing all of these wonderful prizes. Second prize for the cash prize of $400. A total score of 455. Irene Mapu! Irene. Polynesian Mapu. First place with a total of 481. I bet you don't know who it is. It's Vincent Tele. No reason to stop. Just keep getting better. Come on, gentlemen. There's nothing like standing in the presence of true warriors. You guys gave us quite the competition tonight. And the people that are not sitting in the seats are watching these lives to know who is going to win. We want you to know that we have 8 competitors, but there are 5 TOA awards. All 5 will receive $100 each. And thank Penny and Billy Toilolo for their spontaneous alofa and alofa that they gave to us tonight. How about a round of applause? Nobody leaves empty-handed. 5 of you still have a cash prize. So, tomorrow, when we come back for the big celebration, there will be 3 of you men who are going to compete for the title of 2021 Polynesian Master of the Flame. Who is the Master of the Flame? Who's it going to be? Do you remember their names? Who's it going to be? Yeah, okay. So, our 3 finalists. And I just decided that I don't remember where the microphone is. Does anybody remember? That was so shitty. Okay. And you know how everything is global now, yeah? Everybody watches, so everybody knows. I came here and I couldn't find the mic. We are going to... How do you want me to do this? Okay, that's what I'm going to do. That's what the champ said to do. We are going to announce the 3 finalists, which means if I don't announce your name, you already know, come and retrieve your prize because you all get a total award this evening. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for leaving it on the stage. Thank you for representing your Aima. Thank you for keeping Ensemble alive. Thank you for helping us. Honor the family of Lavalava and I'm lucky. Our 3 finalists, ladies and gentlemen, in no particular order. Step forward, Garrett, Chidi. Our next finalist for tomorrow, competing for the title. Step forward, Chief Tui, Ryan. hard decision, but the judges have decided that the last finalist who will compete for the title tomorrow when you come. Polynesian Ensemble! Now, we know who our finalists are. We'll find out tomorrow who the winner is, but let's bring it in on stage. Please, all of you men, please come to the middle of the stage. Can we have our photographer take a picture of all these men? Sivapi is a brotherhood. Sivapi worldwide is blessing lives. Come on, guys. Come back, right off. Achilles. Let's get one shot of all of you guys here on stage. Thank you for honoring your fathers and your mothers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming tonight. See you tomorrow. Don't give $1, give them 10. It was worth it, wasn't it? As we see in Hawaii, Ahuino, Tele.
That's why we're good.
I know, okay? And we get to see her tomorrow.
Don't forget, hey, as you're heading out the door, please pick up any trash that is around you and deposit it to the nearest towel. Get this place clean faster so that we can set up faster in the morning.
And you're white, right?
Yes, he's up and out, put away the chair.
Does she know Tele and that?
Oh, rubbish around.
Oh, I've seen your pictures.
Make sure you look inside your cushions and your slot of your couch to see if there's some corners. That way you don't complain about the dollar that you have to pay tomorrow.
What?